Hey Ranger Nation, welcome back to another video, and today we're looking at the Cho ZenKaijuOh ZenKaijuOh. Well, basically it's two Kaiser and ZenKaijuOh combined together to make their version of the actual their Megazord. So I've got to admit, I really love this entire artwork. I think that so far this is my favorite item from the show, just by looking at the box art itself, and possibly the best box art that we've seen. So we have basically what it looks like at the end. There is ZenKaijuOh, there is two Kaiser, or sorry, Super ZenKaijuOh and Super 2 Kaiser. There we go, we see the head. On this side, if you can see, it says that you can combine them to make it look like this, which is there's a Super 2 Kaiser in his SD form. Then you've got the two brothers as well as Thing, and then you've got the Megazord form, which you think it would look slightly a bit different, but you know. Now this is what really caught my eye, like more than anything, as I lean in. I really love this. Like, this is what you get, so it tells you a bit about the box, and then here it literally turns around and shows you what it looks like. I love this effect. This to me is absolutely amazing. If there was a normal version of it, I would love it. So on the side here, it says that you can combine 2 Kaiser with Jiren, and then this is what it looks like, and that's pretty much it. On the top of the box, we have that mode there, and on the bottom is pretty much text. So let's open up this bad boy and have a look inside. And if you like this sort of content and you want to see more, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. And let's jump to it. For anyone quickly wanting to see what it looks like in the bags, this is pretty much it. This is everything that you get in the box. You get the figure itself, which obviously looks like a giant Kaiser. It looks kind of really cheapish to me for some strange reason. You then obviously you get the tail, you get his 2 cannons that go on the side, you get the kind of the head, which is just there. You obviously get 2 Kaiser in his SD form. You get the dragon shield type thing, obviously that we've seen, well, not dragon shield, but the chest emblem. And then we get this little part here, which I'm guessing is for something else. Not too bad for what it is. And also I think you have to attach this, or it is already attached, which obviously is for super Jiren and stuff like that. So let's put it together. Now this took me a while to kind of look over and kind of figure out what was the best thing for it. So it took me ages, because I thought you had to take this off, etc. But to attach it, you take the shield, and then you basically slot it over, and you attach it like so. You then get the weapons put across, so it goes into the hole just like that. Get like that, and then you get that too. And I think that's it. So for Kaito, for holding his weapons, you pull down these things here. Now be careful, mine keeps coming off for some strange reason. But you push that back. You then take the dragon, or the tail. This then moves up and down. So you just basically take that out. And then on the back, you can use these things to hold here. Now for this, I think you just literally attach it there, which is for something later on. Oop, wrong way. The one there. So I think that's meant to hold something together for them. And then you just basically put that in the hole. And there you go. That's literally how you put him together, like that. Looking at this, it looks really cool. I have to admit, I kind of like it. Maybe it's Dragon-esque form and Dragon Zord form, should I say. And that's what I kind of really like on this. Now, I know that the certain color schemes on the Dragon Sword stands out. First of all, like looking here, the Z and the kind of little things around it, I really do like that. And I think it does kind of pop quite well when you look at it. Now, the most iconic part on this, and I really wish that these kind of lit up and did something, was just literally just around there. When you take it apart and when you take it off, it looks like it could have had something in there. That's my kind of thing. Now, one thing I don't kind of like on this is that this is quite loose. It feels like it just wants to hit the floor all the time. But majority of it, I love the color. I love the gold aspect of it. It looks really kind of cool. It's not bad for what it is design-wise. I mean, even when looking here, like you've got the kind of the dragon coin type thing, you've got the gold, you've got the silver. It really works well when you want to like kind of turn it around. Now I've got these on backwards or the other way around, but even looking at the back part of it, it's very kind of, it works well because obviously it combines for the other ones. And I kind of think like for this, obviously you're not going to see it because obviously Kaito, when he has his things around like this, like obviously that's a helmet, so you don't see it. I kind of wish that was kind of covered up a bit more, but obviously you've got to do it. Even when you drop the head like that, I like this. This works really, really, really well. And that's what kind of makes it more. Now this, as I've mentioned previously in the video, in case not, I love this Dragon Ball. I love this dragon reference here, the Dragon Zord. It looks really cool. Even Kaito's face looks kind of awesome. I love the golds, I love the reds, the silvers, the kind of sparkly blue. It just works really well. And even when he's in his kind of I wouldn't say dinosaur form, it works perfectly the way, but just looking at it, it's awesome. Now, the main thing is you also get this cheeky boy. This is obviously 2 Kaiser. He is ready to go. And obviously you can take this off, which gives it in there. And then obviously you can attach it if need be. Now you've obviously got his arms that kind of move. There's limited movement, but to be fair, what are you gonna do with it? You know, you're not gonna do a lot. Now on the back of his head, you can move this up, but it just drops down. And this kind of makes me think, does the thing keep it up? Is there a way? Am I not doing something? Is it because you have to take this off? Is it that you have to turn it around? Oh yeah, there we go. So you just literally turn it around and it drops down. But when you turn it like this, it automatically lifts up, which I think is kind of cool. So obviously this part here is for the for 2 Kaiser Zord, which I don't have, but does it look kind of cool when you add it together? That, I kind of really like that. That to me that looks a lot better than say the other one. So you just literally take that off, turn it around, and you've got this kind of happy face where it looks kind of weird. I think it would have looked better if he looked grumpy a bit, because that's how you think 2 Kaiser is. But let's have a look at this, which is basically the small head. Now you can take it apart, and then that kind of forms onto something else. You have to kind of click it together and then bring those down for it. But again, I don't have the Zord, so I can't really kind of use it. So it's nice, like nice green, nice kind of shape. Definitely reminds me of the Q-Rex. But yeah, that's it pretty much. Here we go. This is how you transform him. And it's a little bit tricky because for what I've got, there's no instructions for this. So I'm hoping this is not like one that's been sealed and then sent back. But let's have a look. So first of all, you want to take off his weapons. You don't need these just yet. So just pull and twist. Take this. I'm just going to adjust the thing so I can see. And then make sure it looks like he's either sitting down or bowing. This is for your tail. So you take this and then you take it back in there and you turn that round. So you know, he's got his tail rather than doing it. Now you take this part and attach it so it looks like it's cupping it. So like so, like that, to a point where it's now like that. This for me keeps wanting to fall down, which kind of really annoys me a bit. So we're now going to take, I was going to say Ricky, we're going to take 2 Kaiser and attach it into here, which is obviously where he goes. Like that. And like that, sorted. So you can bend him back. Okay. Bend them down. You got it like that. It doesn't look really cool like this. So then you move this down here, take the head, which is like so, and then place it in there. And then what you want to do is bring the arms forward, move his missiles up like that. Again, it just keeps falling off. So he's like that. Now, when you take your guns, it's these things here, like the one that's around there, that you take and you put into the back of his arm. So we'll take his arm, we put it like that, arm like that. Oh, no, wrong one. Like that. And his guns are pretty much ready for when you kind of, have I got that one right? I do. Have I got that? Yeah, I have got it right. So you bring that up, and that's pretty much it. So he's in his kind of dragon form, but to be fair, it just looks really, really, you can bring up like that. I would do it like that, so it's not just left, and do it like that way. And he looks okay. I just feel like this could have bent, like you have it up like that, or you could put the guns, which is probably a better one, into these holes at the top. So like that. So yeah, that looks a lot better. Like so. And there we go. It looks way, way, way better than what I kind of thought. So yeah, that's how you combine it to do it that way. How do we now transform Kaito to obviously attach to the others? So this is how you do it. First of all, take the arm off, open this up, twist it round, bring this there, and then that to there. Very, very simple. We now have this part here. So you then bring the arms, but as he flares that down, on here you will see a switch. If you push it in, it then releases a claw. Combine them together, and then if yours falls off, which it should, to be fair, shouldn't do, it's really annoying, you then take the other arm and combine it like so. So it kind of makes one giant missile thing right there. Make sure that's all clipped in. Then move the leg all the way around so it's just like that. Bring in Jiren, add him in like so. Plays the music. Open his arm. And you get really, really cool there. Now, the main things are what we can do. Now we can take the claw and basically just add it on there, which is very, very simple, but it doesn't stick on, which is a big shame, to be fair. But if you're just standing him in like that, it's absolutely fine. Now, you take the weapons and then you add them directly onto there, like so. But if in case you're wondering, how do I add onto here? That piece that we got before literally slots on the back. So if you'd seen it just there and were wondering what the hell, you basically just slot that in, and there we go. You literally have him ready for battle and ready to go. So I kind of like this. Now we're going to go have a look at Run as well and see what it's like. I can imagine Gowon going like, what the hell? Why didn't I get to combine with him? You can see that happening, but let's have a quick look. And also I will mention this, Z for Zyuranger. I do like that. Anyway, let's have a look at Vrum right now. Bring in Vrum, combine him together, which is very simple. And there we go. I kind of like the sound, I just hate the ding ding. I feel like it's way too much. But that's pretty much it. Now you can add in one weapon to him that way, but he doesn't have a way to kind of add it. Now, I thought it was going to be exactly the same as you put here, but because this is too big, it doesn't work. And there's no way you can kind of attach it anywhere else, which is a big shame. But he does kind of look awesome like that one, but I do think it works a lot better with Duran, a lot more to me. So yeah, I think that is pretty much it for him. I kind of really wanted to show a very close-up of the face. I think it looks really, really nice. And one thing we will kind of touch on, or if I don't, is if we look here, I really like the Dragonzord element. I don't know if we can focus more on it, but I really like it. It's one of those little things that kind of add on more to it. And I think it works a lot better with Duran, which we're gonna have a look at, but I like it. I think it looks kind of cool. And I love the fact it's still got the Z for Jew Danger on there, or if you really want the Dragonzord, but look how cool that one is. So yeah, there we go. And this is what it kind of looks like just after it. I think this looks really cool. I really like this. This just to me kind of screams out amazingness. I just wanted to kind of add this one in, but dear God, look at it. It's really, really cool. Here is briefly what it looks like with Duran, which again, looks really nice. I do appreciate the red, silver, black, and gold. I think it works very well in this particular mode, definitely. And this is what it's like when you can see it with Duran. Like, you can definitely see there's the Dragonzord part again. I kind of wish this was up here. It would be really cool if it was. But one thing I didn't notice on my review is the fact that you can see dinosaur on his thing there as well. That is absolutely really cool. And I think this works really well is that you can see the Z on it. And I think the head looks really, really good as well. So I'm like kind of more for this. I just think it's a really cool thing to kind of add in on there. And kind of the last one for shits and giggles, we're going to transform him into his kind of car mode. So what we're going to do is we are going to, first of all, let's take the dragon thing, and I think it goes from about here. Yeah, so touches on just like that. Then we're going to take his legs, bring it up just like so. We're going to put his guns on like here, like that. Bring in his tail and then kind of connect it on like that. Boom. And then stick him on there. So you can put him all at the way at the back. So if you really, really wanted to make that version that you see very briefly, which you may or may not see again, you can do. And then you just, I think there should be a way, but pretty much it's just a fun little thing that you can have him. There we go. And there we go. There is the Cho ZenKaijuOh, basically, or ZenKaijuOh, to be fair. And he looks, to be fair, looks really cool. But when you look at him like in this mode, it feels like he's one of those toys that, you know, it's a vinyl figure and kind of loses a little bit. Now, I'm also quite surprised that you didn't get any instructions with it, because it's one of these weird things to kind of put together and kind of like try to figure out to understand it. Now, you could do the same thing where you watch the how he transforms and then kind of guess from there. But it's one of those things that's a bit kind of weird. Now, I know that you've got these parts here, like that one there. I think that could have been done better. I just feel like this toy is okay for what it is, but compared to the rest, I feel like it's slowly dropping, and that's not what you kind of want. It's just a very weird one, but it's part of the Zenkai line. I'm going to try and put him back in the box now and see how that's going to work. But yeah, he's not too bad. I think he should be a little bit low on the price that he's sold for, but Either way, I'm gonna leave it there. What are your thoughts on him? Would you get this? Which combination do you like? Let me know down below in the comments. If you like this sort of video, and then hit the like, favorite, leave a comment, subscribe, and as well, just all that notifications on and all that lovely good stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.
チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとう。チャンネル登録、高評価お願い。